Nice tropical citrus balance, which you kind of look for with some of your IPAs nowadays. Head is dissipating rather quickly. Head came out to be pretty much off-white and went from an inch or inch and a half down to about half an inch now or less. So it is going down rather quickly, so we're not having that linger around too much. I'm going to share with you another beer. This is going to be courtesy of Firestone Walker, who had reached out about checking out their beers in their summer variety pack. So thank you again to Firestone Walker. But this is going to be a look at their Firestone Walker IPA. So this is one of the 4 beers that were included. Comes in with an ABV of 6.5%. They actually sent me a card highlighting all the beers as well. For this one, it makes note pineapple, orange, and lemon, brewed with Mosaic, Strata, and Citra hops. Gold winner at the 2024 European Beer Star Awards. So award-winning beer from that event. Let's go ahead and get this one cracked open and get it into the glass. Thank you again, Firestone, for sending my way. Used to be hard to get some Firestone Walker beers out here in Cincinnati previously. Moved to Baltimore, come back, and now we can see a little bit more of them, and now they're reaching out for distribution. So that is a very good thing in my book. And again, if you have not tried Firestone Walker, definitely recommend checking them out when you get a chance. Definitely one of the OGs out there in California. Take a look at that beer. It's pretty clear, right? Look at that. It's got a pretty good clarity to it. It's not the hazy stuff we become accustomed to. You can see right through to the other side. Nice look on it with that golden, deeper, richer type amber yellow color. Nice notes on the aroma. Definitely getting the hops off the top. Yeah, definitely getting some orange type feel in there. Pick up that lemon scent. Do pick up a little bit of the pineapple as well. Nice tropical citrus balance, which you kind of look for with some of your IPAs nowadays. Head is dissipating rather quickly. Head came out to be pretty much off-white and went from an inch or inch and a half down to about half an inch now or less. So it is going down rather quickly, so we're not having that linger around too much. Taste-wise on the beer, that is nice. So you get a great amount of flavor. You get a nice, juicy feel to the beer up front. It's got that old school, though, IPA. You're getting the drying on the back end. Get the pineapple, get the lemon, get the orange. All those notes that were made on the card talked about definitely comes through. Nice amount of hop feel. Can really feel it nicely in the throat area. So that's actually coming through nicely as well. Got that bitterness up front, but it's nice to get an IPA that, it's not always about being heavily juicy or heavily fruity. Give you some of that old school West Coast that we're kind of used to, right? Again, Firestone Walker always doing a pretty much bang up job on their stuff. It's kind of interesting, a little bit more lighter, great body on it. It's almost got a little bit leaning towards a crisp type feel that you would usually associate with like a lager, like a crisp, clean type note in there as well. I'm really liking this one. This is pretty solid. Definitely has that gold medal type potential with it, right? So it's very nice and leaves a nice duration too of the flavor as actually lingers behind. So first one out of the box, and it is a dandy. I give this one here a 4.25 out of 5. Very solid, very easy drinker. As the weather breaks down, gets a little bit more cooler because it's been very hot for a while, but now we're starting to get a little bit cooler. This is a nice one to sit out back on the patio. Can even be one of those ones after you get done cutting grass or doing things like that where you want to sit back and enjoy. A lot of times we look at the lagers to kind of do that, but this is a nice one that's an ale that can actually be a refreshing type feel on the back end too. 6.5% ABV. So if you do have a couple of these, just make sure you know your tolerance out there. I don't really think 6.5 to me is like a big ABV, but I know it can hit some people differently. But if you've had this one, let me know what you thought of it by dropping a comment below. Have you had Firestone Walker? What are some of your favorite beers they're putting out? Let me know. Drop a comment as well. I do have a lot of other Firestone Walker stuff that I'll be sharing that come in like the brown boxes that you can pick up, the seasonal variety type stuff. A lot of stuff in the cellar that I probably should do a cellar video just to share with you guys on some of the things down there. If you think you want to see some of the beers in the cellar, let me know by dropping a comment, mention that in the comment as well. But thanks for swinging by, checking out this video. I look forward to catching up with you guys on the next one. Cheers.